Good morning, guys. Martin here. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. We'll do a quick video today and focus on the last leg down here that we got during the last 2 days and what could be next. And I have selected Ethereum, but also Ripple. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter what major cryptos we look at because the trend is the same for all of them. So let's get started here with the total altcoin market last 3 months here. So we had this low from around 47 billion right here, and that area has now been taken out. So the current low is around 45 billion. So we made a new low here, and if we zoom out here a little bit, we can see go back to 2017. So we can see in this area around here we do have support around 45. But I wouldn't bet on that support at the moment. But let's look at the weekly Ethereum chart. So basically you should follow the trend here. We don't have any directional change here visible. So we're still going down here on the weekly chart. And that is the same for all the major altcoins. The charts look very similar. So we're going to use Ethereum here, and this is great for shorting if you're into that. So just follow the trend basically. But we do have this minor support here on the weekly chart where we are right now. But we could easily fall down here below 77 and then down to this next area, which is around $55. So on the weekly here we did get a new low yesterday at 80.5, and last week's low was at 81. Now we're gonna have a look at the daily chart here, and now we're going back to May of 2017. But you can see this red line here, that is the current price level, and that is right now around 82.3. But here we can see that we're about to leave this support area. So we could fall down here to at least $78 next. So we do have on the daily chart a little bit of support here between, I would say, 67 to 77. But as you looked at on the weekly chart, it doesn't really shows up there. So if we were to fall even lower here below 65, we could get a quick drop here down to around 50 to 55 to this area here, where we do have stronger support. So basically I'm going back into the chart and looking at these historical events that happened here. Now let's look at the 8-hour chart here for Ethereum. So what happened here on the 13th, we did get that breakout to the downside on this candlestick. And before that we did have this supporting trend line right here. So we lost that and we went down here, but then we made an attempt here to get back up. But we did retest the breakout area, but that obviously did fail, and then we fell back down again. Now let's move over here to the weekly chart for Ripple. So here we can see that we do have this clear downtrend here for the last 4 weeks. But Ripple has still not made a yearly new low here. We do have the low from August at 24.6 cents, and we're right now at 28.3. But we're not that far away, so we could easily go down to this area. But I just want to mention here that there is a lot of support around 24 cents area back in time here. So that could perhaps indicate that we might not easily fall down here. But we'll see. Let's look at the daily chart, and I want to show you the support here that we do have from around 25 cents. So that's still active in this area from September here. But we did get that breakout to the downside yesterday for Ripple here, so we also can see that the volume increased. On the other hand, I want to mention also that we don't have any near-term support around this area. So based on the latest week's activity, this could definitely continue going south here. But finally, I want to show you the 8-hour chart for Ripple, and here we can see the same action as for Ethereum. We on the 13th, before that we did have this supporting trend line here, so these charts look very similar as you can see here. But then we got the breakout to downside here, and then we retested the breakout level, but obviously that did not hold in this case either. So then we just continue south here. We got a clear continuation to the downside. So in this last 8-hour candlestick right here, I want you to look at a potential closing price below 28 cents, which was this low from here. And that's what I have for this Saturday, but head over to our homepage altcoinbuzz.io and check out the latest news, and have a great Saturday. Goodbye.